Hi friends, I am Miss Cherry with Ventura County Library. If you've joined me before with previous activity videos, you may have heard me talk a few times about an observation journal. So today I'm going to show you how to make one of your own if you don't already have one, or if you want something new, a simple way to make your own book. And you can record all of your scientific findings and observations in this book and make it as big or small as you want and expand on it over time. So all you need for this is paper, any type of paper. I've got several different kinds of paper. I like to have a variety. In my notebook, I have lined paper, grid paper, construction paper, colored paper, extra long paper, maybe for like making maps or something, tracing paper. Any type of paper you can get your hands on. Having a variety is nice to have in your journal. And all you need to do, as well as paper, you're going to need a couple of binder clips. So small or medium-sized binder clips. I find it best to start with small if you have it, and then once you your journal grows, you can move up to a medium-sized clip. But starting with a small clip makes it easier to work with. But you can also start with a medium. Either one will work. So you want 2 or 3 binder clips and a variety of paper. And then all you do is just assemble your journal. So I'm going to use this black construction paper as my front and back cover. And then I'm just going to take a few sheets of lined paper, a few sheets of grid paper, some colored paper. I'm going to take my extra long paper, and then maybe a sheet or 2 of tracing paper and add them in. It doesn't have to be perfect right now, because the great thing about this type of notebook is that you can adjust it over time and make it your own. You can expand upon it or take things out if the page just didn't work out like you wanted it to. So you just take all of your papers and just make sure they're flush on both the horizontal and the vertical side. And then you can choose, do you want to put your clips on this side? Do you want to put your clips on this side? For this demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and use these small clips and just put them along my longer edge here. I'm just going to clip one at the top, fold the clips over, one in the middle, and then one at the bottom. And then what you can do is, if you have sheets that are sticking out, maybe your pages aren't all the same size, you can either trim those pages down with scissors, or something you can do, if you have one edge that is longer, you can fold that edge in and have that just be a fold-out page when you open up your notebook. So maybe you might want to have a larger piece of paper for making maps or a scavenger hunt or something like that. So your longer pieces of paper, you don't necessarily have to trim. You could also fold them into the notebook. And then once you've gathered and clipped everything together, that's pretty much it. You can keep growing this notebook. But the first thing you're going to want to do is really make it yours. You can decorate your cover any way you like, things that appeal to you, things that you've found on your journeys and your scientific endeavors. Make it fun, make it something that you enjoy looking at. You can decorate both the front and the back. Also, a few other things that you might want to start out with. You could make a map of your neighborhood. You could draw, what do you think a scientist looks like? You could draw a picture of what is a scientist. Or draw yourself as a scientist. There's lots of different things that you could do with this. And this is just a finished one where I did the larger clips, and I made it really simple. I just wrote my journal of science on the front. And then here's another one that I did where I did a different size, and I like pink, so I made a pink cover for this. And I'm a really big fan of grid paper, so I just filled it all with grid paper. So whatever you like, you can make this any way you want, but the point of it is to keep track of your thoughts, keep them all in one place. And one great thing about this is if you forget your science journal at home, but you can grab a piece of paper, you can always add it in later. I do that all the time. I come home with all these papers in my pockets, and I need a place to keep them. So having a place where you can open your clips back up and clip your papers into your journal makes it very flexible and fun. So I hope you have fun making your own science journal, and we'll see you next time. Bye, friends.